Supreme leader of North Korea Kim Jong-un leads extremely lavish life. And by lavish, we don't just mean his millions of dollars worth of wrist-watch collection. We are talking about private islands and trains made of pure gold. Let's dig into the wealthy lifestyle of North Korea's notorious diplomatic dictator. Kim rose to power in 2011 and has been breaking world records for all evil dictators that have lived. With an accumulated net worth of about $5 billion. He has never hesitated to spend the state's hard-earned money. The official expenses instantly doubled after he took over North Korea. While the average citizen has been starving, one man is spending all of his state's wealth on his personal indulgences. This guy owns 17 palaces in a country where no one can legally own a property. And these palaces are reportedly connected through underground tunnels that the ruler constantly uses to switch his location for security purposes. Aside from his fleet of 100 luxury sports cars including the armored limousine and fancy Mercedes-Benz that he uses to frequent the empty streets of capital city Pyongyang, the supreme leader prefers his heavily armored underground train for most of his travel. He is, after all, a descendant of the Kim regime. Not only does he own illegally smuggled English princess yacht, but also antique private planes, tweaked and renovated for private use. These jets are named Air Force One after Kim himself. Imagine having that kind of money in penniless country. If only there was a way to fight poverty. If you think that is crazy, wait till you hear about his private pleasure island. Yes, he owns an entire island where he parties and blows off steam. He once invited Dennis Rodman to stay here for an entire week. Dennis was pleased to announce that Kim had made a friend for life. Kim Jong-un is seriously abusing his position of power. It is obvious when you consider the pleasure squad that comprises 200 medically certified virgins whose duty to remain at their feet for Kim's call. These virgins are instantly replaced after Supreme Leader has had his way with them. After all, he is doing what's best for the nation. It shouldn't be much of surprise that he only smokes Yves Saint Laurent designer cigarettes and is adamant to drink only the best liquor in the world. His drinking habit cost the poverty-stricken economy over $300 million annually. Imagine going through massive food shortages and the ruler of your country tells you will all have to starve for a few years, while his dictatorship himself enjoys delicacies from across continents. Kim literally ordered his people to eat less until 2025 due to food shortages caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and got media outlets to print ads that glorified starving. What was widely thought to be the Korean obsession with being skinny, as it turns out, was just a side effect of the sore lack of access to food resources.